Hello and welcome back to Take a Sip podcast. I'm Leche.
And I'm Tito. Leche's back, you guys.
I feel like I've been on a hiatus, bro, for unnecessarily long time.
But it was also needed by your personal life, so.
Yeah, dude. Too bad fucking work, it's destroying me. That's why.
Well, I mean, we knew this was coming. We knew it was going to be a busy season for both of us. Just our schedules are very different as well.
Yeah, I know. It's just that life gets in the way like that, right? You got some priorities you got to deal with first.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, man, kind of drink within the last 3 weeks or so.
I know. Even last week when I solo hosted, I think I was just doing water or Gatorade. I forget what I had, but it was not alcoholic. So,
so wings, dude. What are you drinking today?
I'm drinking just some white wine. It's been sitting in my fridge for a while. I said fridge. I know that's very sacrilegious for wine, putting wine in the fridge.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I like my wine cold.
In the fridge.
I like my wine
you like
cold.
It chill.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. What about you? What are you drinking?
I made myself a mixed drink. I made myself a sour amaretto.
Oh, amaretto.
So
that's good. That sounds
drinking
good.
That, dude. Yeah, I feel like I needed one after long 3 weeks.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's much needed, dude. There's a lot of news that we have to cover. I mean, we're not gonna cover what happened 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, or even last week. We're gonna cover stuff that recently came up, within the last week or so.
Yeah,
the stuff that we find exciting, and even everyone knows. I'm not even gonna fucking say it. The thing that came out literally. What 11/17? Come on, you're under a rock if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
especially if you're a Marvel fan, bro. Holy fuck!
Well, there's a lot from Marvel that just got pointed out that wasn't originally.
Well, that had to do with the whole Disney thing, though. So I don't really put that together.
Oh,
I don't put that together, though. I'm talking about specifically just for. I mean, actually, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
Well, we'll hit it. We'll hit it on our talk through.
But we're gonna take it back a step before we dive into that freaking rabbit hole. We're gonna start with the first story that we have here. Is that we actually got confirmation on a story that we talked about even a month ago, literally from our last podcast that we did together, Tito.
Yeah.
About Hocus Pocus. We actually got the first confirmations on it.
Yeah, we got the first official look of an image of this from the set of Hocus Pocus 2. And I believe this picture was originally posted by Bette Midler. And it was confirming that all three actresses, Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Kathy, I want to say Najimy, are all returning and playing the original roles as the Sanderson sisters for the Hocus Pocus 2 movie that we spoke about last time.
I know, dude. That's crazy. I mean, that's kind of nuts that they're actually coming back.
I know.
To the roles. I mean, come on.
You're cutting out.
Am I cutting out? Oh, shit. I think it wouldn't be the same if it wasn't them three.
For real. Unless there was newer three actresses that took up the roles, but they would have to have all the same tics and same acting form that these three had, because they were so iconic on setting the roles for the three sisters.
Yeah, dude, so fucking iconic, dude. So I'm actually kind of happy that that was my biggest gripe, I think, or one of my biggest gripes about it. But damn, dude, it's not gonna feel the same, type of thing. They're gonna ruin it if they don't execute it right.
Yeah.
But just with them three coming back, bro, it already makes it 50% better, bro.
Oh, 100%.
They already makes it oh shit, it's actually a fucking nostalgia trip,
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, I mean, I don't know, because like as much as I love them and having them back for the second film, there's still that little bit of doubt on, okay, now is the storyline and the rest of the actors still going to be able to help these three actresses hold the name of Hocus Pocus up? You get me?
Yeah, I get you. It's like a big, damn, like it's a big thing to try to top off type of thing. Mm-hmm. So it's like, damn, how could you outdo what you did back in the 90s, right?
Exactly.
Like I think that's what you're getting at. It's like,
yes,
how the fuck are you gonna like prove upon of those? Like you set the bar.
Yeah.
How are you gonna pass that bar or fucking meet the expectations?
Exactly.
The expectations are set even higher since they're coming back, you know? Mm-hmm. So it's like, oh shit. Dude.
Especially like we said, it's such an iconic movie that is still played every Halloween season.
Oh yeah.
In
like,
multiple places.
Exactly, dude. It's like, dude, I think they made it harder for themselves bringing the three actually not thinking about it.
Oh,
yeah.
100%.
I think they made it a little bit tougher now.
They set the bar even higher now for themselves.
It's like they can't fuck it up now. Like if it's bad, you were gonna not stop roasting it.
They were first just hurtling, now they're pole vaulting.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. But yeah, I mean, I'm just excited to see them come back. I'll at least watch it just to see if they could still hold up the Sanderson sister name.
Yeah, that's true. I think I'm a little, how do I put it like this? I'm optimistically cautious.
Yes.
On the movie right now. I think that's the sentiment I want to set.
That's the safest thing to say about where we stand with this film right now.
Yeah, it's literally optimistic, cautionary on it. So it's like, we're happy we're seeing those three people back. But fuck, dude, it's so hard to fuck it up still. It's even harder to fuck it up. I mean, easier to fuck it up now.
Yeah.
So, damn, bro.
Yeah, I think they just, I don't know if it's something that they said they wanted to come back or they begged for them to come back almost as a safety net.
I think that is a safety net, dude. I think it is. Yeah, I definitely think it's a safety net.
Because like, you don't bring them back, dude, the movie was shitty, but remember these three iconic actresses and their characters? They're still here.
This gives them wiggle room because it's the three. It gives them wiggle room. Be like,
yes,
damn, it's gonna. You can't blame the new actresses because they're not new. It's literally they're the returning actresses.
And dude, even looking at the picture, the newest picture of them in the outfits and stuff, it looks like they haven't aged a day. It like if you told me that was a picture from set from the first movie, I would have believed you.
You would have been like, oh yeah, that looks Yeah, you're right though. It's like,
right?
Oh, shit, dude, that's scary. How good it is. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Well, especially SJP. SJP's looked the same seriously. For the past like 30 years of her life.
Last fucking 3 decades, bro. You know, like how the fuck?
Exactly.
You're using. I want to use it too. Jesus Christ.
I know. Pass that over. Pass the secret formula.
Oh, that's cool though. That's cool, dude.
Yeah.
But moving on from that, dude. I mean, fuck. It's gonna be hard to go through all the stuff. We were literally just talking about it before this. Like, there's a lot of shit that Disney is pulling out of their hat, dude. It's kind of nuts. I think they called it. It was their anniversary of launching Disney Plus.
Yes.
So with that, they had.
I think they called it like Disney Plus Day.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think it was called that. Yeah, but with that, like, of course, came more news, of course, for Disney. But on top of that, it came more Marvel news. So, and of course, that's what piques our interest, of course.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking easily. So,
speaking of witches.
Yeah. I know, yeah. I mean, you want to go for it? You already broke the ice.
I mean, well, yeah, like Leche said, they did a whole bunch of announcements, especially because of Disney Plus. And as we know with Disney Plus, they've had a whole bunch of their like mini series or series, whatever you want to call them, with WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier,
Loki.
Loki, thank you. I don't know why my favorite one of all. Like,
I know. I was gonna say, like, Jesus
completely
Christ,
went out.
that one up. And then the upcoming Hawkeye that's coming.
And Hawkeye, yeah, and. So because of all of those of being so popular, I mean, we are getting more announcements. Agatha, the final one of the, well, from what we know, the final villain from WandaVision, is apparently getting like another spin-off series called Agatha and the House of Harkness. So probably going a little bit into Agatha's past, how she got the, what was it, the Grimoire?
The Grimoire, yeah.
Yeah, the Grimoire.
Bro, I mean, let's be real though. Out of that show, bro, there was two iconic characters, other than Wanda and Vision, of course.
Yeah,
that literally stood out so fucking much, dude. That literally they could have their own spin-off show.
I would say 4.
Yeah, 4.
The twins.
What? Oh,
the twins.
Actually,
Agatha,
yeah, you got
you're
me.
saying
I'll put the twins as one piece. They'll be together in their own show, though.
But they're
3 potential
actors.
spin-offs, like straight up. Like, of course, Agatha, and then what's his name? Fucking the detective. What's his name? Oh shit. Wu.
Oh, you're talking about him? I thought you were gonna go with the other girl, the one who was the little girl from Captain Marvel.
Oh, no. For her, I think she's gonna come back in Captain America too, Captain Marvel too. So we'll see her again probably there for sure. But show wise, like that would make actual sense to me. It would be those two people for now, because I don't want to count the twins. They could get their own movie, probably the twins.
Further down the line, they're definitely going to be a part of it because they were still are such a impactful piece on Wanda and Vision's life.
We might actually see them again in freaking,
the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, Multiverse of Madness, dude. Who knows, man? Who knows?
I know. So even besides Agatha, they also announced Echo. Echo, for those who don't know, is Marvel Universe wise. Her original name is Maya Lopez, who is a Native American who is deaf, who was adopted by Kingpin and made into an assassin, like close combat fighter, but also has some very like fire weapon types of marksmanship. Who is very impactful in a lot of the Daredevil's shows, and she's even going to be part of Hawkeye, I believe, when that comes out. So it's going to be interesting seeing how they portray that. Because you know how they're so notorious with Daredevil, how they make sure like since he is blind, how it's always like the black screen, and then he could see like with the sonic hearing
radar thing.
Yeah. So probably having like those mute scenes where she is deaf, and how like through her vision, how she fights,
sees or whatever,
or hears around her. Yeah,
hears around him, whatever.
Because it is true when they say like, as you lose one of your senses, your other senses get heightened up.
Yeah, they pretty much heighten up, yeah.
As someone who is very blind, when I walk around without my glasses, I do rely on my hearing so much, like to hear oncoming cars or know when traffic or a vehicle is around me or people. I hear footsteps sometimes.
Yeah, it's just...
and even the last one, I'm actually going to let you talk about this last one because...
Which one is
it? I spoke about Agatha Echo.
Oh.
You see it?
Yeah. So, I guess the What If series did so fucking well, dude.
Oh, yes.
So fucking well. In this one particular episode, I guess, did very fucking well. Up to the point where it's getting its own fucking spin-off off of a spin-off, which is the freaking Marvel zombie, pretty much. It's a Marvel Zombies like universe that we're getting, which is fucking unreal. Most likely it's gonna be a cartoon show. Like,
Most likely.
Like animation and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, that was unexpected. Like, damn, it did that well, bro. And it did. Like, if you look at the numbers literally through the episodes, that one probably was number one episode that people watched. And of course, the last one, which is the Ultron one.
Yeah, which I knew, I knew the last one was going to be Ultron. I just never knew, like, the full storyline about the What If series. So seeing how all of that just came together, I thought it was just random, weird, separate episodes, and seeing it
you didn't think it was going to tie together
at all. Not expecting that. Not at all. And it was so good, so beautifully made for such like an animated series.
It was so
chef's kiss.
But honestly, it was good though. It was really good. I'm like, damn, dude, for an animated show, this is actually pretty fucking fire. Honestly, unexpectedly, was not expecting it to do that good.
Oh, not at all.
But man, dude, I can't wait. And on top of that, we actually got sneak peeks on other fucking shows too, bro. We got a sneak peek of one show in particular that I'm actually. It's gonna be interesting, but I don't know because I don't like that type of series of shows. We got a sneak peek of She-Hulk.
Oh, She-Hulk.
Like a little, literally like a 4-second little sneak peek of it. It was literally Dr. Banner or Professor Hulk talking to his cousin through the freaking glass and shit. Because she was he was showing her how to control her emotions and everything. Yeah. And they show like a little tease on how she's gonna look and everything, like all green and shit.
Yeah. Mark Ruffalo's supposed to show up to be Hulk again for that. Casting Hulk.
And it's real life. Yeah, like it's like actual like a live action. It's not like animated or anything like that. Yeah. Live action series.
That's good.
But yeah, like they literally teased like She-Hulk and like the actress that's actually gonna play. I don't know the actress's name. I'm sorry, but I know it's gonna look good, dude. It's gonna be supposedly a crime thriller type of show. Because she's a lawyer and she actually represents superheroes and stuff like that. So that's gonna be interesting to see like what kind of like interesting crime drama is she's gonna get into, like, you know, helping these superheroes with lawsuits and all that bullshit. So it's like Law and Order meets Marvel Universe, you know, type of thing, which is actually pretty interesting in the retrospect of everything. So,
her name is Tatiana Maslany.
There you go. You got it.
She was in Orphan Black, Heartland, The Vow, and hold on, I'm trying to find the more recent one. Destroyer. I don't know that one, but yeah, I mean I know Orphan Black. I know Orphan Black was good. Yeah, so that's definitely exciting. For a lot of stuff coming from Marvel. And as we said at the beginning, one more exciting one that we're going to leave for the end of this, because that's probably going to take the most time from it.
I was going to say, that's going to take a whole section of this, literally.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to blast through these next few just so we could get to that shit, honestly. Because we kind of screwed up. We should have left this Marvel one with the last one.
It's anticipation for the ending.
I was going to say that we're building the build up. Like,
they have to listen.
It's a little tease right here. We went like this right now with this when it comes to this ending part.
Yes, I'll actually take this next one then, and so because I know the most of it.
Well, I know I saw the trailer too, and I was looking into this one too.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Oh, it does.
So what we're talking about is there was. It's a couple of days, I believe, like a week and a half from the time that we're posting this episode. There was a game trailer for an upcoming game called Lies of P. For a little bit backstory, if you haven't watched the trailer or anything, I'm still a little bit confused on it, but for the most part, what I could gather from it, it is like a darker tale of the story of Pinocchio and Geppetto. In this world, it is very Bloodborne like almost Dark Souls-ish, you could say. Where it is very open world, massive map layouts, enemies just lying everywhere that you would have to fight your way through, most likely multiple bosses that you would have to fight, because you are technically playing everyone or everything in the world is an actual puppet. From what I saw on The Verge, or looking for their way on how to become human, which is pretty much the entire storyline that we're playing through. I don't know where Geppetto lies in this, if he is just like the person, let's say like the Wizard of Oz. He's Oz at the end that you have to get to, and he grants you your wish.
Is he good? Is he bad?
Exactly.
Is he the guy actually puppeteering everything? You know, to test
trying to stop. Oh, yeah, that's good. And because and because you are a puppet, you are most likely able to equip different weapons onto yourself to be able to fight your way through this world, or create or craft newer weapons, or strengthen your weapons to get to the end, I would say. There is long distance shooting as well. That's why I do bring up the aspect of Bloodborne, because you have those like mini guns and bullets that you could use to like stun your enemy. I think it looks really cool.
It looks cool.
This is actually a game I might actually want to play. And again, as we mentioned before, I do not do good with these type of games. Scary, to be exact.
It looks very scary though. No lie, it has a creep factor. Yeah, it's more like it's actually scary though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's also Dark Souls-esque, which is very difficult. So I want to test myself to see where I land on this difficult spectrum, because I know people who have started it and have not finished because it is so hard, and others who are just breezing through and are like on the 10th run of the game. I mean, obviously that's nothing compared to others who have replayed it multiple times and have hours and hours on this game, but it's crazy.
All right. And then, going from series to game, we're going back to series for this next story. So this next story is, we actually got a first official teaser of the upcoming Halo series that people were talking about. And talking about Halo, which is kind of a fantastic part as well. Actually had a surprise launch, I think, for the beta multiplayer thing this week. So it's been, I know right now, everyone, especially in our clan specifically, they've been hitting it really good. Like they found it like really, really freaking good. But more into this trailer. It looks really good, dude. Like I think they're going more. I think it's a live action series by the looks of it.
Yes, so that's a lot of things that Netflix is doing a lot right now. I did bring this up last week's episode as well. They're doing a lot of live action remakes of like animes and even like video games type of stuff. So I'm actually interested. You said you heard last week, right? You heard last week's episode? Yeah. So this is why I kind of missed you last week, because I really wanted your opinion on what is your views? I mean, we've seen Netflix take on live action remakes. Not to bring up the very sad Death Note. But like even right now, like with Cowboy Bebop, apparently that's getting a lot of negative feedback right now, especially right now that they're working on Gundam Wing, and we just got an announcement that they're doing the Yu Yu Hakusho remake as well, live action remake. Bro. So even right now with Halo, like what's your opinion on this? Like, what are your thoughts?
Making a fucking video game adaptation of a series,
a live action remake of video games.
It's kind of weird, because I feel like in anime is a little bit different than when you're trying to do a video game. In a video game, it's like you could cut things out, because in a video game, you get me, like there's a lot of like extra shit that goes on, like an extra thing that the player or the main character does that you could literally skip through when it comes story wise. When it comes to animes, though, those little mini parts, those little filler things are the essential things that make that show special. You get me?
Yeah.
And the way you can't act animated as much as an animation can actually do, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like animation definitely gives you more clarification on how that character feels. Like you won't know how that person feels or that character feels through an actual live action, like, person. I mean, it doesn't give the same feel to it, especially if it's already been adapted and it's already been like, set in stone in animation. And it's kind of weird to go off of that. But at the same time, it doesn't look that bad though. The Bebop, the Cowboy Bebop, it doesn't look that bad, but not that great either. You get me?
Yeah.
But that's weird in between.
Yeah. It also is like Cowboy Bebop would have been the last anime I would have thought to like make a remake out of.
Honestly, yeah.
Because it's such like, even though it's so good, it's still such a weird storyline in a way, because like bounty hunters in space, but it's very old school-ish because they're still like fighting almost like old Western style type of weapons, but yet they're mechanically enhanced in some other ways.
So it's like there's a little confusion on like,
what
the fuck, yeah.
But now that you mentioned, like you also mentioned, like video game remakes are different from animation remakes. So my only concern now, because the first thing that came to my head when you said video game remakes was the remake for, or the live action for, what was it, Monster Hunter? That was very like not received well. So that's my only thing with Halo, because Halo is such a big
IP.
IP, exactly.
I could have said the same thing, but one show convinced me wrong. That the Witcher series.
Oh, that's so true. I forgot about the Witcher.
I think what it is like you need. Pretty much how the Marvel universe is set up. You need a nerd to be the director, to be the guy in charge of story leading this thing. If it's not a guy who's literally into the fucking Halo, like lore and mythology and stuff like that, it's not gonna come out good. As simple as that.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have a dedicated person that knows Halo through and through, then it's not gonna be a good series. It's gonna be a generic ass fucking shit,
which was the problem with
Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter, but also like, hey, I still hate to bring this up, but it's like the best example that we have, the whole Justice League movie. Because we like the Snyder cut. Snyder's the biggest freaking
DC nerd,
superhero like, in general, nerd.
He would have been he should have been like the guy,
the original, to handle it from the beginning.
Exactly. Like you should have fucking left him in charge of doing everything for you guys.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah, instead of trying to figure out this backdoor way of trying to reset the whole DC universe to work.
At this point, bro, fuck. But yeah.
But yeah, no, definitely seeing the Halo teaser trailer was very exciting.
Oh yeah, like don't get me wrong, like it'll be interesting to see like where they actually go with the story and how, like, just what is Master Chief doing, because they literally say his name in the freaking thing. So, like, what is he going through this time? Type of thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And now
our top two stories of the night.
Fucking main event hitters, I guess. Actually, we have one more story, and then it's the main event hitter. Well, I'm actually pretty excited about this last thing.
I feel like they're both heavy hitters, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it is interesting, though. Yeah. So, first, we're going to go into the video game. So, the game that I think got announced yesterday at November 17th, November 18th that we're doing this, of a game called MultiVersus.
Yes.
So I want to before we dive in, what do you think of the name itself? Like of what it could be? Like even before you probably saw the trailer and everything, but what did you think first when you saw it?
So when you first posted this, I didn't see MultiVersus. I saw MultiVerse.
Yeah.
And I only saw the image of Batman. And I'm like, okay, like it's DC doing another animated movie going more in depth of the multiverse and like Planet 52 or whatever, Universe 52 and all that stuff. So I was just like, okay, are we finally gonna get the Justice League versus the Red Justice League, the ones that come from Russia? Or are we finally gonna get like versus the Zombie Justice League? Like my mind just went through all of that stuff. You got me? I didn't think. And then when like I pressed play and seeing that it's a video game, I'm like, okay, a different version of Injustice.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That was my first mindset right there.
And then I see Steven Universe and Garnet and Bugs Bunny.
Yeah,
and this
I was like, what the
other
fuck?
warrior character I've never seen.
Yeah, dude. So this game is literally
it's DC's version of Smash Bros.
Yeah, I was gonna say no.
We
It's
got
Warner
a Nickelodeon.
Brothers.
Oh, Warner Brothers. Thank
Warner
you.
Brothers specifically, because it looks like it's only their IPs.
Yes.
So it's literally the Warner Brothers IPs. Fucking, you know how I guess they had a copy of what Nick did, right?
I was just gonna say Warner Brothers saw Nick and said, "We got to do this shit.
Like that's our shit. Yo, we can do it better."
We're next.
But bro, no lie though, this one looks a little bit better.
This one, in all honesty, it looks very much smoother. Like no shade to the whole Nickelodeon Smash thing, whatever that they're doing.
Brawl, yeah, whatever it's called.
Battle Brawl, whatever. Like it looks good and it fits their characters, their shows, and all that stuff. You got me?
Mm-hmm.
This looks more, I don't want to say like this, but it looks very much our style of gaming, even though it is still very cartoonish. It looks like it flows much easier and much better. I like the fact that there's actual abilities that you could use on your partner, not just solely on your opponents. That's something I've been wanting to see in a game for so long, like actual teamwork type of
like
moves.
tag teaming, like work like together like that. It looks dope, dude. It looks so good.
For those who are listening, like an example is if your partner rushes your opponent to kick them off the edge and they go too far. One example was if you are playing Wonder Woman, you can use your lasso of truth to pull your partner back on while the opponent falls off. Yeah.
Which is awesome, dude. That's so dope.
Yeah. Another one was Steven from Steven Universe. His main thing is building shields from his gem. So you could actually build shields or protective bubbles for you and your partner in certain parts of battle. So, I mean,
and also like, bro, and then dude, so many iconic characters, bro. It got me excited looking at some of their characters and stuff, like their roster and stuff.
I'm just happy that they brought the meme to life.
That's what I was gonna get at, bro.
They brought the meme to life,
bro. They said we're embracing this, bro. They literally said, "Yo, we're gonna see 1% fully powered fucking Shaggy, bro." Oh my god.
If you're listening to this, please watch the trailer and you will actually see Shaggy from the whole Mystery Machine Scooby-Doo series go Super Saiyan.
Yeah,
for a few seconds.
That's the funniest shit ever, bro. And they know what
they're doing. There's no way they didn't know.
And I just love that they embraced it.
Yes,
so fucking passionately. They gave him 2 forms and everything. Bro.
Even after such a long time of that meme, that meme was technically gone. Like it still pops up every now and then, but it was reaching its end. And the fact that they still brought that meme back.
Yeah, dude, it's so fucking good, dude. That's clever of them.
And I love that they waited till the end of the trailer to.
Yeah, I was gonna say that they put that in the very end. They're like, "Yo, all right, here's a meme to convince you a little bit more."
Yes.
We're like, "Oh, okay, I'm sold." And on top of that, dude, this shit is free.
Is it free?
It's fucking free to play.
Oh my gosh,
that's the biggest thing. That is the fucking biggest thing, bro.
Was there a release date for it already?
I don't think so. I think they're still in the works on it. I think it says something about early 2022. Yeah, they said it's free to play, and they're still thinking about adding new characters along the way and stuff like that. And I think right now they're still in the alpha testing and stuff like that. So they set this trailer out or this announcement to find people to test the game right now.
Yeah,
specifically. But yeah, it's supposed to be free to play, and I believe it's gonna be like you pay for the cosmetics, just like Fortnite is, right?
Yeah, probably outfits and stuff. Yeah,
so you would pay for that stuff most likely, which makes sense. I'm like, yeah, like they got to make their money somehow. Monetization like that is like normal in video games, I guess nowadays, which is unfortunate. But they could have easily paid. You could like easily charge $60, and have a full-fledged game and everything. But these guys said, "Nah, we're gonna do it monetization way, make it free to play, and then."
Battle Pass, many things behind paywalls and stuff.
And they say supposedly all the characters going forward are going to be free, unless there's going to be paid characters, maybe potentially.
Probably they're like bigger characters, if anything, that they want to try to introduce.
I just hope like they don't fuck it up and be like, "Oh, it's pay to win." You get me? Like, "Oh, yeah, this character is OP as fuck, but you can only get him if you pay like $14." Type of shit.
I mean, there is already a mini roster that is out. Apparently, that warrior was Arya Stark.
Arya Stark
from Game of Thrones.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, apparently that was her. I didn't realize that was her.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't notice that either.
Yeah, it's Arya Stark. We have Batman, like I said, Bugs Bunny. Finn the human from Adventure Time.
And then Jake the dog as well.
Garnet, with Jake the dog. Harley Quinn, Wonder Woman. Someone we didn't see was Tom and Jerry, but they're apparently part of the main roster coming out.
Oh, that's so iconic.
That's gonna be so good.
So fucking awesome.
That's gonna be good. Superman, obviously. Steven Universe. Shaggy, and apparently a character we both haven't seen, Rain Dog.
Rain Dog.
Yeah, I don't. That must be one of their newer shows that we are no longer watching.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
And I mean, like you said, there's so many ways they could go about it. They have so many characters that could still be added. I mean, how many characters are in Steven Universe? One that should have been on there right like instantly from the get-go, which they most likely will add later, is like Ben 10. Ben 10 is a big one.
Yeah, dude, come on, bro.
Ben 10 is like one of their main fighting characters that they've created, if anything.
Bro, that would have made so much sense to fucking add him. Down the line, it's not over. I feel like
if they add Chowder.
Oh, that would be funny. That would be so fucking funny, bro.
Give me, oh god, what's the guy's name? Rod. Yeah.
Oh, what the hell's his name? Fuck, I forgot his name too.
Schnitzel.
Fucking thing, bro.
I love Schnitzel. I sometimes go Rada to you. Oh god, that's gonna be so good. I can't wait.
Yeah, I feel like, dude, come on. It just sounds so, dude. This is definitely, I feel like this one's going to go down better if it plays well. Correction. If it plays well, it's definitely going to do better than the Nickelodeon one for sure.
One thing I did see from the trailer that does get me a little bit like iffy about it is the size of the fighting platforms and stuff.
It's very small. Right?
They look small, but it could also just depend on the actual fighting style that is within the game.
I was going to say that depending on how heavy the hitting is right in the game itself.
Yeah.
And that could have been just a few maps they showed. They could have been like fucking 20 maps. So
well, like you said, it's still probably in development. This is the first like teaser announcement trailer, you could say.
Yeah.
So it is a possibility that they do go back as they're planning everything else out to even widen the stage a little bit more for more accessibility or something.
Yeah, for sure.
But that was definitely that. This was not something I was expecting to see come out from.
No, me either. I was not expecting
Warner
this.
Bros.
This was so surprising. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's a legit thing. I'm like, holy fuck. I thought it was fucking fake. I thought like, oh, whatever. Dude.
Yeah, no, it definitely, and no,
I thought it was a show.
Seeing Shaggy at the end, I was like, okay, this can't be real. And as you're watching it, even if IGN is posting it,
I'm like, yeah, like it has to be real.
It has to be real.
This is legit, bro. This is actually getting made. Talk about having it made. Oh shit!
For real. For real.
God. Fuck the top story of the fucking week of the month until it launches, and then that's gonna be the biggest story of the fucking like the rest of the year.
We need to buy tickets.
Oh, yeah, dude. By the way, I'm buying them on the 29th, like straight up. Like it says it comes out the 29th. That's when I'm buying them.
All right, buy 3 instantly.
3. I'm buying like 9, I guess.
Oh, okay. Is your whole family going? Your whole squad?
Yeah, because Naomi, Esby, and Anna, fucking Steven is going as well. And Esby told me to buy a ticket for Josh as well. So taking all 7. I'll buy one for you if you want.
Yeah, we won't tell my sister, so it's one less.
One less person to fucking put in a car.
Your parents, I believe. So I'm guessing your parents are babysitting that night.
Oh yeah, like, fuck. I like how I told Asbin, like I send them the trailer and everything to Naomi and Asbin. Asbin's like, how do you know I won't even want to go and see this movie, bro? You're fucking smiling fucking hard that I just sent you that, bro. What do you mean?
I feel your smile right. From the next room.
Yeah, like no, he was at work, dude. It's like, yeah, I already know you're fucking smirking, bro. Yes. Like fuck. He's like, damn, you're right.
I think we should actually say what the hell we're talking about because we've got this whole conversation.
Yeah, literally, like we went on a whole different conversation there. We're talking about the freaking official trailer release for freaking Spider-Man No Way Home, dude.
Yes.
How fucking great that trailer is.
Good.
This is going to be a fucking fantastic movie, dude.
It is going to be a roller coaster of emotions. And
bro, they teased the Sinister Six. Everyone is looking at a picture specifically. If you haven't seen the fucking trailer, I don't know what you're doing. Stop, pause the podcast if you want, bro. Go watch that trailer and come back.
We give you permission to leave.
Like straight up, fuck, bro. Because we're going to spoil the shit out of it. We're going to go through it right now. Like definitely like a deep dive of what's happening here.
Oh, yeah.
So... all right, that's the last warning right there then. If you don't get fucking spoiled, leave. Stop listening.
At this point, just fast forward to the last 30 seconds so you hear the outro and get all the links and stuff, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
But besides that, you have been warned.
Yeah. So literally, dude, they teased the Sinister Six. The famous picture that everyone's shown is when Spider-Man is leaping into the fight of trying to fight off freaking Electrode on top, Jamie Foxx's Electrode, Sandman, and then Lizard at the bottom.
Yes.
The question is right now, who is Lizard going after? Because he's looking downwards.
Oh, that's right.
He is going downwards.
Yeah, he dives down.
Ooh, they removed someone there. There's something there. There's someone there.
I know that's true because even throughout the entire trailer as well, we only see Tom Holland's Peter Parker.
But that's the thing, I don't think they want to tell us that they have the other ones.
That's why I'm saying there's been all this rumors and stuff, and
it could be wrong. We could be completely fucking wrong too. Like they're not even fucking there. Like legit.
I mean, what else could it be? Because I mean, if you clearly see the image, Peter's high and he's already higher than where Lizard is. And Lizard's not even diving up. It looks like he just jumps forward.
That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm like, who the fuck is he jumping to? Who's there? Who? Oh, Yo,
it's so good. And I mean, obviously, throughout the entire trailer, we still
all
see
3 of them were there, bro. Like fucking Tobey Maguire's and fucking Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. If they were both there, it would be fucking legendary movie to watch, bro.
Or because it is multiverse or whatever,
it could be a completely different Spider-Man.
We finally get to see a Miles Morales come into the picture.
That would be crazy too. That's what I'm saying. It could be any Spider-Man, dude. It could be any other Spider-Man, or maybe it's not even Spider-Man, dude. Man, fucking whack ass shit.
What is it? White Tiger?
Huh?
White Tiger? Isn't that
the question is? We saw all these enemies pop up. I don't know if you saw it too. They kind of teased. I mean, you saw the image of fucking Green Goblin, and it's the original Green Goblin. You know?
William Dafoe. Yeah.
Yeah, like holy fuck, dude.
And obviously,
I don't think we're gonna see us. Yeah,
Dr. Ock, Alfredo Molina.
Yeah, dude. Fuck, it's iconic, bro. That one little scene that they laugh at his name, bro. I'm like, this is such a Zoomer thing to do because they don't know. You got me.
What's your name, Dr. Otto Octavius? And they just laugh between each other.
I would be
and he's so confused, not realizing as his tentacle comes in front of him.
I'm like, dude, that's fucking iconic. That's gonna be one of those fucking good scenes that just out of nowhere just makes people laugh.
Not even that. Not even seeing him fight between the Sinister Six, but even still, like, we actually get a little bit more backstory on. He's actually also has a small battle with Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
to try to fix.
We thought that was something. I thought that was something else completely.
100%. Yeah,
he is actually fighting Doctor Strange for whatever fucking cube that thing is. Mm-hmm. And people have gone through and they say that's new. That's not even part of the comic books. Whatever cube thing he has.
Yeah,
like he's never seen that before. That's never been seen before.
And from the way they placed it in the trailer, it could be a key on fixing this multiverse dimension.
Here in the multiverse thing that's happening.
Because as we get to the end of the trailer, we see Doctor Strange on top of the Statue of Liberty, seeing all these purple rifts, kind of very similar to the ones we see in the What If series, start opening up in the sky. And these are apparently where the Sinister Six came from through their universes.
So that's how I think Azine explained it well. He says like that whole thing, like with Doctor Strange, like the whole first thing, like them fucking up happens like in the very beginning and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then like him meeting Dr. Octopus again and stuff like that happens like a little bit in the middle.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And then the
beginning
fight that we saw them fighting the Sinister Six or whatever is towards the end. And as he says, like most likely when he's saying like they're drifting apart, whatever, when Doctor Strange is saying that, he says probably that's the part where we see the other two Spider-Mans, if they do pop up, come up from there. He says we probably won't even see them until the very end. I'm like, that actually would make sense. Yeah, I was gonna say that actually makes sense though.
Yeah, because even in the trailer, the way Strange was telling Peter was that all of the Sinister Six in their original dimensions, they all die. They all die to the Peters in their world.
Yeah.
So the only way to quote unquote fix this issue that is arising is by still having them meet the same fate in their world. And that's where Peter starts having his dilemma of, do I kill these guys or try to find a different way to fix this? Yeah. Because as we know, Peter Parker never kills anyone. He detains them enough for the police or whatever army force to stop these guys. But I don't know. It's just so exciting. And the whole trailer is so good. We see Peter in his black suit as well.
With some magic on it, too.
With some magic, yep.
I'm like, bro, this is... Oh, man. Fuck. December can't come any sooner, bro.
For real.
Comes out the 19th, so... December 19th, so that's a whole month away, bro. Like Thursday night, I mean like fucking midnight, dude.
You know, forget it. Don't buy my ticket then.
Why?
I might have problems with work.
quit. Not kidding.
You're gonna find me a new job and pay my bills until then?
Say that so easily, but
I know when you could easily do the same thing and not be stressing out right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
easier said than done, right?
Hey man, hey, I was kidding. Was I though?
Exactly.
For this movie, I don't know, man. My job is looking less and less important.
At this point.
My job is looking less important right now.
For sure. And like another cool thing too was seeing kind of a resemblance on Tom Holland Spider-Man jumping down for Zendaya's MJ, being very similar to the one we saw with Emma Stone and
Andrew Garfield.
Yes. So
people are speculating on that. Is that if that Spider-Man comes back, Andrew Garfield, that's his second chance to save someone from that.
That's my prediction.
That's the theory right now.
That's my prediction right now. Tom Holland doesn't get Zendaya, and he shoots his spidey web to try to save her. At the same time, no, he hits, because remember, Andrew Garfield hits MJ, but the web was too far gone that MJ hit her head on the ground still, even though he technically did still save her.
That would have fucking, in real life, that would have broken someone's fucking torso.
100% neck.
Fucking back, spine, gone.
They get
just folded.
They get bent into thirds. Bro,
legit.
So my prediction is that that event is still completely going, but before MJ hits the floor, Andrew Garfield comes through the rift, relives that entire event, and he ends up saving Zendaya instead of Tom.
That's a mighty prediction. And I feel like it's something like that, dude. I'm telling you, it has to be something, dude. Like,
I feel like one of them comes, if it's really more than just the two Spider-Man that we have, if it is all three.
Video, bro. The comments in the video is like, this is criminal. They are fucking criminals not putting them in the fucking trailer.
Yes.
Like 100%. At least
you gave
the last frame one little fucking, dick tease on it.
Literally, it could just
like a little flash.
It could just be. It just could be Tom and Zendaya in the distance, and we just see 2 feet come in front of the camper.
Bro, it could be
two different feet.
And, literally another web out of nowhere. That's all we need. That's already that's it. They're there, but nothing, dude. So
it's so bad.
It's hard, bro. Fuck. The anticipation is real. And this is the first movie I'm actually I'm actually excited to go watch, bro.
Yes.
Like I don't want to be messed up. Like Black Widow didn't catch my attention too much because I'm not a huge spy movie fan like that.
Even though it's it was alright. Like I felt like it was more comedic than it was action.
That's what people said. Like it drove away like how much comedic aspects of it was. And then Shang-Chi, I kind of missed out on it, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see it because it's on Disney Plus, so I'm gonna see it beforehand just so I could have some insight. Maybe. And then Eternals didn't get as much hype as I thought it was gonna get.
I know. Well, there's a lot going on with Eternals right now too. Where
I heard it has mixed reviews and everything like that.
But the thing with that is, not to go into it completely, but a little bit, is too that a lot of it is homophobia. Because apparently 2 of the Eternals are a homo couple. Or something like that.
Oh, I get what you mean.
So a lot of the reviewers, or even a lot of audience members,
gave it a bad rating because they're like, we don't want
pretty much. Shit. Same thing. Like
I want to say, it was too woke for them. It was too woke for them.
Yeah,
you get me.
What they do with clothes. Didn't fit well. 1 star, and it's like, okay, but the material was fine. It stretched out, and if it was the right size, it would have been perfectly fine. It would have been a 5, right? But just because of one little detail, everything.
They want to give the entire.
I'm not saying that's the only reason. I haven't.
Yeah, but who knows? Maybe the animations
to do my,
maybe.
But
who knows?
I know that
we see it ourselves. I don't like to criticize. I don't like going what the critic says. If I haven't seen it myself, I don't think I could give it a fair assessment.
Yeah,
unless it's an overwhelmingly like negative response, then I'll be like, damn, okay, fuck. Even these people that get like that aren't biased or anything are giving it bad reviews. That means it has to be a bad movie. You get
me? Yeah.
But on this Eternals movie, it's getting mixed reviews from all over the fucking
place. It is.
So it's like, okay, no, that's something I gotta go watch myself to make a judgment on it.
Exactly. Same thing with Shang-Chi, because I think Shang-Chi was the same thing, that a lot of the aspects were good. The fighting scenes were good. The fighting scenes were actually really good because they were a lot of the same people that did a lot of Jackie Chan's fighting scenes from his original movies. But yeah, there was still issue. I know they were saying that there was issues with like some of the dialogue and some of the actual like backstory of it completely. That
I think people were confused.
That wasn't making sense.
I think that's what the whole thing with Shang-Chi was like. Where does he fit through all this? You get me?
Yeah.
But then we find out throughout the movie, as in kind of spoiled it already. But I want to watch it myself, of course.
Yeah.
So I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't watched.
Yeah.
For sure. So.
Yeah, no, I need to watch it too. But I mean, yeah, those are definitely two movies we have to watch to like have our own set of reviews. But
this
Spider-Man, from what it's looking right now, is looking like it's about to be a
fucking
5 stars, baby.
Like, bro, you don't know if the trailer it's a 5-star, bro. Like, come on, dude. Shit. 5 out of 5, easy. No fucking questions asked.
It's I just can't wait. I can't wait.
Dude, yeah, literally, it's just like you get so eager. Be like, fuck, dude, this literally dropped yesterday.
Because it's also it's very interesting too, because like as we see in the final images that he is going against Electro, Sandman, and Lizard.
Yeah.
What happened to Doc and Green Goblin?
Where are these guys? Maybe they're there.
Maybe they're not. And we keep saying Sinister Six, but who is the sixth enemy?
I don't know if you saw. There was an actual extra freaking goblin that showed up. Like you know the fuck. Let me.
Is it William Dafoe's Green Goblin and then his son's Green Goblin?
Yes. No, I'm being serious. But we don't know what Green Goblin that is. If it's the original Willem Dafoe's son,
wasn't there
like
one
James
called
Franco
the Jackal or something?
No, there's one called Green Goblin, and there's the Hobgoblin, right?
Oh,
so there's a difference. There's a difference between both of those, technically speaking.
Yeah, but I could have sworn there was one called the Jackal, and was literally everything the same, except obviously his things were more pumpkin-y and orange and stuff.
No, that's the Hobgoblin. That was pumpkin-y.
Mm-hmm.
But
where the fuck is the Jackal from? Where did they get the Jackal?
I don't know. Mythology, maybe?
No. The 13 Ghosts.
Oh, not even in the same realm. Literally.
No, I could have sworn there was the Jackal in comic universe. So. Anyway,
it's just I think that's something else completely though.
Okay, but that's a weird six though. Hobgoblin and Green Goblin.
But that's the thing. I don't know if that's the one, though.
That's what I'm saying.
If it's the James Franco one, it would make sense. But if it's the one from Amazing Spider-Man, it does not make sense.
Yeah.
Because that's the bad one.
It's so weird talking about 3 different Spider-Man universes and trying to keep one film.
There's literally 3 different universes.
Bro. But it's funny because, like, I know what you're talking about, but there's one person who, if they're listening to this, is like, so are they talking about Spider-Man, or is it really Tom Holland and Zendaya?
Are they talking about the Spider-Verse? Like, neither one of those, like, straight up. Like, that's not even what we're talking about in the realm of what we're talking about.
Sunflower by Post Malone starts playing in the... No, not Post Malone. Who is it?
Right. Post Malone. Yeah.
Is it Post Malone?
Yeah, it's Post Malone. Yeah,
Post Malone starts playing in the background. Hold on. Okay. Are we done with this?
If they pull this off, bro, I mean, I don't see why can't they have a live action in the Spideyverse.
Yeah. No, honestly, yeah. But I mean, obviously, that's going to be a lot more.
Oh, it would not be like within the same. It would probably be like a spin-off type of thing. It wouldn't be within the universe.
Obviously, it would be a spin-off.
This would be our tease to that. Like, Be like, oh shit, like that's literally.
It is a possible thing, yeah. Spider-Gwen. Zendaya becomes Spider-Gwen.
No. No.
Stupid.
I don't think so. It wouldn't make sense. It really wouldn't make sense.
Lizard was diving towards Spider-Pig.
Spider-Pig. That makes
it's the same pig that played Charlotte's Web.
Oh my god. Look out of here. We're done here.
I doubt that pig's still alive.
We're done talking.
No. Okay. I do have one little tangent. We said Post Malone. Wow, this is gonna be a long episode. I said Post Malone and it reminded me. Pokemon Go is doing a musical event with Ed Sheeran.
Oh, yeah.
The connection there was because Post Malone also did an event for Pokemon Sword and Shield, I believe. Okay. So because there's a whole Pokemon album now with like Katy Perry, Ed Sheeran, and all the masses.
Post Malone is in it too?
Yeah. I could have sworn he did something for Pokemon.
Yeah, he did. He had that live concert there.
Right? Okay. So the connection there was he did that concert for Sword and Shield. So now Ed Sheeran, I believe, is doing like an event like that for Pokemon Go. And I'm on the side of Ed Sheeran because Ed Sheeran is a water Pokemon trainer. That's why the event is going to host a lot of water Pokemon starters. Boom.
Boom.
So if you play Pogo, there you go.
Once you go Pogo, you go.
You never go backo.
Okay. A little too much.
Welcome backo with Alpha and Techno.
That would never stick. Not even for me, dude. Not even once. All right.
It felt
that's our outro right there, dude.
Mouth too.
Dude, that's our outro. Our new outro. Once you go.
You never go back with Alpha and Techno.
We're like, God damn it, bro.
Oh, God. This is 2 glasses of wine in one sitting.
Bro, I'm just laughing just in general, bro. What the fuck we just talking about?
I have no food in my system, and I'm pretty sure I'm drunk with this wine. I'm a long episode. I don't think my room is on. I think I just am. All right. So, Leche, where can people find you?
People can find me at Instagram at Leche, or you guys can follow me at twitch.tv at TechnoFreak95. And Tito, where can people find you, man?
People can find me at OneAlphaPenguin on Instagram and also at twitch.tv/OneAlphaPenguin. If you are listening to this on Friday, hopefully early in the morning, if I post this correctly, I will most likely be streaming Pokemon Pearl, the new Pokemon Pearl on twitch.tv/OneAlphaPenguin. So please
by this weekend,
go support. And you guys can follow the podcast on Instagram at @takeasip_pod. And please also subscribe to our YouTube channel where we also post these episodes up there at youtube.com/takeasip. As always, the logo for the podcast is the same thing on all the social medias. And as always, drink some water, stay safe, go for a walk, fresh air, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.